Hallo und seid mir ganz herzlich willkommen zurück zu GreedFall. Wir haben in der letzten Folge Frichtemen kennengelernt und wissen jetzt auch, dass Constantin derjenige ist, der hier alles, ja, den Bach runtergehen lässt. Und da wollen wir ihn natürlich jetzt zur Rede stellen. Ich denke auch, dass wir das tun müssen. Warte mal. Wir sprechen vielleicht erstmal über die beunruhigenden Entdeckungen. Oh, mal gucken, ob das hinhaut, weil jetzt haben wir 2 Quests, wo wir Constantin informieren müssen. Naja, wir reisen einfach nach New Serene und gucken mal. Ich hoffe, dass die aktivierte Quest zuerst durchgeht. Mann. Ja, und die Malikor ist eine Vergiftung, die auch mit der Lebensweise zu tun hat von den Kontinentern und vor allen Dingen auch damit, dass sie damals die Insel einnehmen wollten. Und man kann es heilen und sagt zumindest Frichtemen, und ich vermute mal, dass dann Duncan vielleicht die gute Wahl war, weil er weiß, wie zu heilen ist, oder sein Stamm weiß es. So, Constantin. So, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was du sagst.
Constantin.
My adorable cousin. I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation, do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders, and yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, a beach guardian, but it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. And we have other reasons to be preoccupied. Another epidemic, one that concerns us a lot more, remember? You should try to meet this Frichtemen, who is so well protected.
I have. It wasn't simple, but I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island.
Really? You should have mentioned it earlier.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Oh. Ich verschweig's lieber nochmal.
No, but it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, fair cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You'd better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen. I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went. But he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantin is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
Normally, I would have said getting drunk at the tavern. But clearly that isn't the case.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Anon Millefrichteman had some truth to them.
Ja.
Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Also dann ab in sein Büro. Wir wissen, wo das ist. Mal gucken, was er aufgeschrieben hat. Seiten aus Konstantins Tagebuch. Dieses ganze Potenzial, dieses Gefühl der Macht. Ich fühle mich so lebendig. Meine Experimente waren erfolgreich. Katasachs Bindung hat mich geheilt, aber die ich selbst überzeugt habe, haben mich zu einem Gott gemacht. Bald wird die ganze Insel meinem Ruf folgen, solange ich nicht gestört werde. Eine kleine Gruppe von vertriebenen Eingeborenen hat mich neulich Abend in Quenvar gesehen. Wenn sie mich verraten, könnten sie meinen ganzen Plan ruinieren. Ich kann dieses Risiko nicht eingehen, ich muss sie loswerden. Ja, okay. Mann, Mann, Mann. Diese Bindung hat Constantin nicht gut getan. So, mal ganz kurz gucken. Befrage die vertriebenen Eingeborenen. Ja, das werden wir machen. Vertriebenen? Habe ich da Vertriebenen gelesen? Ja, tatsächlich. Hoffentlich können die uns was sagen. Meine Güte. Was eine irre Geschichte. Was eine irre Geschichte, eh. Ich bleibe bei meiner Gruppe, die gefällt mir gut so.
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Okay, da wird's schon... Oh Mist. Da wird schon gekämpft. Hat er seine Viecher ihnen auf den Hals geschickt. Oh mein Gott. Komm schon. Stirb.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us.
Ach, ihr
These
drei.
beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse. But he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different. Darker.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So, we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't she?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
Genau, warum sie hier leben, wissen wir. Wir haben sie ja schon mal getroffen. Sie hat halt einen anderen Mann geliebt als dem sie versprochen war. Und das sind die Kinder von ihr.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Okay, also gehen wir. Kann man hier noch was looten? Die haben oft Obsidiane. Also den rechten Weg. Das wird wohl dieser hier sein, oder? Ja, alles klar. Also dann werden wir uns da verstecken. Und gucken, ob Constantin durchkommt. Und wo er hingeht. Also dann.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantin goes.
I see him. And he's not alone.
Wo ist er? Ich sehe ihn nicht. Warte mal. Also wir müssen dann zurück, genau. Ich hoffe, ich verliere ihn jetzt nicht. Die Frage ist, ob wir schleichen sollten. Da runter. Ich werde lieber mal schleichen, vorsichtshalber. Wobei diese Schleichversuche mir ja meistens nicht so recht gelingen. Wo gehst du hin, Constantin? Was machst du? Oh, ich befürchte, wir müssen kämpfen. Oder können wir uns vorbeischleichen? Wir versuchen es mal. Oh, aussichtslos. Ach. Diese blöden Viecher. Komm schon, los. Naja, also ich würde ja denken, dass Constantin das sicherlich gehört hat, diesen Lärm. So, ich schleiche jetzt trotzdem mal weiter. Er scheint sich... Wie weit ist er denn weg? Wo geht der hin, hey? Wo geht der hin? Also ich hoffe ja, dass er auf uns wartet, wo immer er hingeht. Nicht, dass er weg ist, weil dann die Nacht wieder rum ist. Wenn wir auch ständig aufgehalten werden von irgendwelchen Biestern. Oh Mann, das sieht mir fast schon wieder wie eine Kampfarena aus. Gut, es sind noch ein paar 100 Meter. Naja, also fast 100 Meter. Wo ist er? Gott sei Dank keine Feinde. Der wird bei dem Baum sein. Ja klar. Natürlich. Sollte das jetzt schon der große Showdown sein? Was macht er da? Da haut er das Gift in die Erde, hey, und entzieht einer Milfriktimen die Kraft. Boah, das wird immer größer, oh.
Constantin, what are you doing?
Cousin, you're here.
Ja.
I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
Da ist was dran.
I have no idea what you were talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. Oh, the temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Boah.
Constantin, come back and explain yourself.
To think I taught this spoiled brat how to wield a weapon. And now he's throwing beasts at us.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Ja, also mit Stahl kann man da echt nicht viel werden, solange der noch seine Rüstung hat. Aua. Ja, ich dachte mir, dass du mit dem Speer schmeißt. Ja, schon wieder keine Energie. Ja, ja, trink. Trink. Ach. Trink. Trink. Mein Gott. Okay, jetzt sollten wir es vielleicht mal mit Stahl versuchen. Ah!
Things are about to get dicey.
Hast du gedacht, ne? Komm, von hinten angreifen.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Los geht's. Haha! Krieg dich! Komm schon.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Aua! Jetzt aber, komm, los! Yes! Und Constantin ist weg.
Of my earth, help me.
Oh.
You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is.
Ja, das glaube ich
You
auch.
must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichteman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us insane. But not here, on an island where everything is possible. And all folly is accepted. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Boah. Tja, die Händlerkongregation ist mir jetzt feindlich gesonnen. Das ist ja schade. Ich kann doch irgendwas looten. Boah, ich habe eine Gänsehaut, Leute. Stilett des Fechters. Tja, Beweglichkeit 5 haben wir nicht. Gut, dann werden wir gucken, dass wir zurückkehren. Da ist ja Gott sei Dank gleich das Lagerfeuer. Dann gehen wir erstmal nach New Serene und werden mit dem Admiral sprechen und mit Sieglinde. Ich hoffe, dass die uns da nicht lynchen werden und ich werde vor allen Dingen... So. Wir brauchen... Wir brauchen in jedem Fall noch Tränke. Gut, wir könnten vielleicht auch noch welche kaufen. Ich könnte ja eigentlich auch mal einen großen Magietrank machen. Kommt mir da mal gerade. Der ist ja auch nicht teurer, oder? Richtig doofi. Ah ne, kann ich nicht. Nicht genügend Wissenschaft. Machen wir auch noch ein paar Heiltränke. Okay, dann also erstmal nach New Serene. Jetzt werden wir heute noch unsere... Ne, warte mal. Stopp. Markier mal hier die Quest. Gemeinsam für Tierfreddy. Binde eine Allianz, um das Heiligtum vor Constantin zu beschützen. Also gehen wir erstmal zu den Eingeborenen. Ja. Das dürfte keine große Diskussion geben. Bei den anderen Fraktionen bin ich mir nicht sicher, weil ich nicht weiß, ob wir insgesamt genügend Punkte bei den Fraktionen gesammelt haben. Aber ich hoffe mal. Wo müssen wir hin? Wo? Da rein. Dunkas, komm.
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkas. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devoshtyre should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enon Milfrichteman warned me that Constantin was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support. But I also need your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichterman cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Dedra will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkas to be more angered when he learned what Constantin had done.
He's a sage among sages. Even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichterman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Tefredi couldn't have a better High King.
Das ist doch mal erfreulich. Jetzt gucken wir uns das mal an, was wir von ihm bekommen haben. Wow. Junge. Aber wir können es eh nicht benutzen. Was haben wir denn da? Lauter Zeug, das wir nicht nützen können. Zweihand, Einhand, ja, alles klar. Okay. Gut, dann machen wir weiter. Wir werden heute, hoffe ich, wenn alle mitmachen, werden wir gucken, dass wir heute die ganze Truppe zusammenkriegen. Ich glaube, dann haben wir morgen die letzte Folge, oder? Kann das schon sein? Oh Gott, ich will gar nicht, dass dieses Spiel zu Ende ist. So, wo ist denn jetzt wieder mein Reisepunkt? Ach, ich werde es vermissen. Was eine irre Story, hey. Unglaublich. Ah, wo ist der Reisepunkt? Hallo. Ich weiß auch nicht, irgendwie kriege ich es nicht gebacken. Muss da oben irgendwo sein. Hallo. Jetzt markiere ich ihn mir. Das ist doch echt nicht zu glauben. Da irgendwo oben, oder? Komm schon. Ich glaube, meine Let's Plays werden alle viel kürzer. Wenn ich nicht ständig rumsuchen würde. Ich glaube nämlich, dass der Reisepunkt direkt gegenüber von Dunkans Haus ist. Ach, sag ich doch. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt nach Neu-Serene in der Hoffnung, dass wir da nicht festgenommen werden. Groschengarde. Oh, warte, wir machen erst die anderen. Weil wenn wir da auch das Versteck von Constantin finden sollen, werden wir erstmal gucken, ob die anderen uns begleiten. So, mal gucken, ob Cornelia gewillt ist, uns zu helfen. Ich hoffe sehr. So, dann gib Gas. Aber wir haben die ja gerettet, also eigentlich sollte unser Ruf gut genug sein, dass die alle einsteigen. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich alle Fraktionen zusammen haben muss. Oh, ich hätte vielleicht den Petrus mitnehmen sollen. Egal, wir versuchen es einfach. Ich meine, schließlich haben wir sie vor den Angriffen bewahrt. Sie sollte im eigenen Interesse mitmachen. Wehe, du enttäuschst mich.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantin.
Does this mean that the congregation
Nein.
has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantin acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures... Do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of, and I need some help. Others have already joined me, but we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment.
No.
You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
So, okay, dann auf zu den Löwen. Und dann nach New Serene. Und das möchte ich alles noch heute machen, Leute. Ich will wissen, ob ich die Truppe zusammenkriege. Oder ob noch irgendwas zu tun ist, damit die mir helfen. Sieglinde. Wo ist Sieglinde? Sieglinde ist in New Serene. Genau. Aber erst nach Hikmet. Oh, ich werde dieses Spiel vermissen, Leute, echt. Ich glaube, ich spiele das gerade nochmal durch. Und ich bleibe bei der Truppe, die ich habe, so. Bei der Groschengarde könnte ich es mir schwer vorstellen. Ich denke, die Admiralin wird uns helfen. Bei der Groschengarde bin ich mir nicht sicher. Wenn ich ehrlich bin. Da haben wir uns doch schon so den einen oder anderen... Oh, nicht, dass ich nochmal diese Arena-Kämpfe machen muss. Also sollten wir Arena-Kämpfe machen, bloß damit die Groschengarde uns nachher hilft. Dann wird es wohl doch einen Teil mehr geben. Komm, Brückenallianz. Hilf uns. Es orientiert sich, finde ich, mit dieser Allianzbildung ziemlich an Dragon Age Origins.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sarde, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help, and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantin.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture, and Constantin has fallen to madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears that he wants to take control of Teofredi. He is preparing to attack the Volcano Sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantin betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sarde, which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
So, jetzt überlege ich gerade, ob wir nicht doch vielleicht erst in der nächsten Folge weitermachen sollten, weil das wird noch eine Weile dauern, die alle zu überzeugen. Ich denke, dann machen wir hier an der Stelle jetzt tatsächlich Schluss und versuchen dann in der nächsten Folge die Leute aus New Serene ins Boot zu holen. Daher, ihr Lieben, bedanke ich mich ganz, ganz herzlich fürs Zuschauen, wünsche euch einen schönen Tag, einen schönen Abend oder auch ein schönes Wochenende. Bis morgen dann. Tschüss!